DJ Mega Skills, appreciate it. Dr. Dawn. Is it Dr. Dawn? It's Dr. Dawn. Yeah, Dawn. How are you today?
Excellent. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining.
Great to be here. Great to be here. It's beautiful. I love it.
Before we get into Shabazz The OG,
yes.
I'm going to say Homecoming 2.0.
It was 2.0. Yes, it was.
How was it for you?
Wonderful. Phenomenal. You can't ask for better. Could not ask for better. I mean, just amazing. Everybody said this was like Homecoming #2. You know, and I think that's what it's going to be coined. This is Homecoming #2.
Now let me ask the man of the hour that's here. I'm gonna say Dr. Shabazz.
Dr. Shabazz. All right,
OG.
you got it. We got you. We like that. He likes that.
I was leaving Homecoming 2.0, renting Shabazz in the parking lot, and I met him 8 years ago today. And what did you think about the game at the link?
It was great. I mean, I was surprised to see and pleased to see that many people.
Yes.
You know, I've never been to a college football game. I've always seen the stadiums filled, but I'm friends with Michael Vick and I'm friends with Deshaun Jackson.
Oh.
So it was a duality for me to see both of my guys in that atmosphere with that many people supporting them. And then like, I think her name is Keisha said earlier, you know, Meek being there and Cam Newton and AI and, you know, just an abundance of people there out to support. My whole family was there. My mother, brothers and sisters, nieces, nephews. So it was a great time. I enjoyed myself, and I'm glad that the weather was good.
Oh my goodness, a little shaky there at first, right? We didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
We were rolling with it.
You know, it was actually raining on the way to the stadium. But by the time everything settled, it was a good night.
Perfect.
I think we said we had 7 minutes, then the rains were going to pass, but it was a fabulous night. So I'm leaving, Chris and I are leaving, and we run into Shabazz, and Shabazz is like, he was like, yo, man, like, call me. I'm like, no, look, I got you. But he has this initiative, 3 to 30 seconds, that's super amazing, right? This initiative for critical thinking.
Right.
And he was telling me about it, and it was just it was refreshing to hear, right? And I'm gonna let you talk about the initiative and how you came about it with it. Share it with us.
Sure. Well, I used to be a very impulsive guy, in terms of attitude and in the moment when things are going wrong, you know, you don't stop to think, you just react. And then, you know, my mother used to try to teach this to us young, because she used to have this thing she'll say, you know, don't do X, Y, and Z, because once you do it, it'll be too late to say,
Can't take it back.
You can't take it back. Of course, I didn't learn it. You know, she
Not
said
the first
it, but
time,
it took me no time. It took me my whole life practically. But, you know, fast forward to now, after, you know, being outside, being in the streets, being in prison, and just seeing where society is today with the social constructs, the social media interactions, how much influence it has over the youth and adults. I see a lot of people throw their lives away in less than 30 seconds. And so I came up with it one day, like, wow, 3 to 30 seconds can really change your life for 3 to 30 years. And you can't get it back. Like, and I tell people, like, just look at a lot of situations. And you see people going to prison for a very long time. And whatever it is that they did, it literally took them less than 30 seconds to do it. So I started to teach it on my social media platform. And then, you know, as I traveled to prisons, schools, you know, any institutions, I just really started to coin that phrase until they caught on. So now a lot of people have subscribed to that. I get a lot of testimonies from a lot of people who tell me, I'm grateful and appreciative that you even came up with this, because I had people telling me they applied it when they were in traffic. You know, Shabazz, I had road rage today, man, and you the first person came to my mind. Like, I've had numerous testimonies of people reaching out to me, because I'm one of those guys. I'm very interactive on my social media. I reply to all my DMs. If you send me a DM, it's going to get answered. So that's how I really built the foundation of my interaction with my platform. And so a lot of people let me know how much that part of critical thinking means to them, because they apply it, and it's been helpful to a lot of people.
Everyday life, not just in those critical traffic moments, but everyday life, I'm
exactly, Dawn, because it started with me thinking about young guys that I want to keep from going to prison. You know, we try to keep them on the right path, teach them how to think and not react, and to practice it. That's the biggest part of it. I try to encourage people, don't try to do it from the hip. in the moment.
Right.
This is something that you really have to take time and effort and tell yourself, I want to learn to do this.
Yes.
I want to learn to think before I react.
Behavior.
Yeah, so it's something that you have to train and condition yourself to do, because if you don't, then you can find yourself, in really bad situations. So, it started with trying to encourage younger guys to stay out of prison. But the more I thought about it, the more I talked about it, and the more people I interacted with, I came to find out, like, wow, this is something that everyone can use, from children to adults. I even, like I was telling Ivan on Thursday, I have a children's book that's teaching critical thinking from ages 2 to 7, and it also has a jingle that goes with it. And it's short and simple, no arguing, no fighting, no yelling, no weapons. Stop and think for 3 to 30 seconds. So, I have a producer who put a little beat to it, and it's a jingle,
like
but
that.
it's
Right.
easy.
Yeah, man.
So it's just like, it's simple. I have some video drops from a lot of different friends of mine, and Kevin Hart gave me a drop, and Kev said, it's simple, but yet so profound.
Yeah.
So that's what we're running with, 3 to 30 seconds.
I think in our community growing up, right, that there was really no critical thinking model or anyone teaching it that looked like us, right? They just said, don't do this or don't do that, right?
Or get beat up.
Yeah, right. Someone hit you, hit them back, right?
Yeah.
But when you have a message like this coming from someone that looks like us, that's in the community, that's different. It hits a little different. And especially like following you on your social media. Your social media is not rah-rah, right?
Nah.
You want to explain how it goes?
I just can't do it.
It's not rah-rah.
You know what it is? It's because I'm authentic.
Right.
Like, I really was outside. I was really around, what we consider to be quote unquote made men.
Right.
So I was raised in the street. I was raised by solid men. Even though we were outside doing things that we shouldn't have been doing, I have this thing where I say, I grew up in an era where there was a right way to do wrong. Right? So we had a certain type of integrity. We had a certain type of code. So when I came on social media, I came as my authentic self.
Right.
I don't know how to be goofy.
Right.
I don't know how to be destructive, in that sense. I don't know how to do some of the things that I see people doing for attention. And more importantly, when I realized that my platform, because when I first started, I was a little, like back in the times when you met me, I was coming out of my abrasive stage.
Right.
I used to talk like I was standing on 52nd and Parkside. But I had to remember that, I was shown. I didn't remember. I was shown, and then I had to adhere to. This is becoming a place of responsibility. I have women reaching out to me for advice. I have young 17-year-old boys, 18-year-old guys telling me, hey, I really look up to you and what you're doing on social media, because I don't have a dad. I don't have big brothers. So as I started to understand the direction that the page was going in and how much influence I was having, my first repost came from Meek Mill. Meek is my man, and he's the first person to ever repost me.
Wow.
And that post went viral. So after that, more people got acclimated to the page. So then once I started to realize there's too many eyes on you. And I had a conversation with myself one day. I didn't want to become the person who people said, no, he really talked that talk. He really be on point, but he cursed too much.
Oh, gotcha.
He's really good here, but it's cringy because he's using too much profanity.
Yeah.
So I caught myself. Then my mother, I had to think about my mom. And, Harry, why are you doing so much cursing? So these are the things that started. So I had to realize, like, be yourself, but you have a vocabulary. You're an intelligent dude. You easy on the eyes. You don't take over. Don't subtract nothing from yourself. Because you don't want to be the guy that people.
I think that's black moms everywhere.
Love. You don't want to be the guy that people love everything that you do. But then it's like, but that's just that one little thing. So now I'm just cool with the people who can't handle the truth. I'm cool with the people who can't handle realism. Because I have those people who don't like what I do, because I'm a big advocate for accountability. And a lot of people are afraid of that. So those people, I'm okay
You're
when
okay
they don't
with that,
support,
right,
but
right.
I don't want to do anything myself personally to strip me of any power of influence that could, help our society and our community.
You're talking about 3 to 30 seconds that people are doing it in traffic. What are they doing in traffic? Because Dawn,
What are they saying?
yeah, because Dawn be like, she be ready to throw down. You know what I mean?
No.
So she might even do
We're in a
it.
rush.
She
You
might
gotta
even do it in her car.
You know what's funny? What's today? Today's Monday?
Monday.
So Saturday, I was on my way. I was leaving the hotel on my way to go eat. And as we're coming off, I'm on Chestnut Street going towards Broad, and people are going south on Broad. And the light turns, and of course, somebody is in the intersection.
Of course.
So this person that's next to us, they can't get through because that car is in front of them. Now, this man can't move.
Right.
It's too late. He's there now. Car's in front of him, car's behind him. But this car gets angry and he leans on the horn. And the guy in the intersection, he leaned back and
And what?
That
no, he
wasn't
just,
me.
he just gave, he didn't give this not the finger he gave
Never.
him, but
Oh, it was
just the other finger. And
He
he
used
just,
his,
but he did it so
in the moment,
hard.
he meant that.
From the bottom of his heart, he
that's
meant it,
unfortunate.
But again, these are the things that happen. I just posted on my social media not long ago. Last week, a 23-year-old girl, she's mad. She was sitting at the light. It turned green. She didn't move. The guy behind her blew the horn. They pull off. She gets behind him, follows him, throw a bullet through the back window, shoot him and kill him.
Wow.
She's 23. He was 21. Her life is done.
Yeah.
23 years old. Again, 3 to 30 seconds can change your life from 3 to 30 years.
In that moment.
In that moment,
So
road
powerful.
rage.
So powerful.
Yeah. Well, you got an event coming up November 9th.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Ooh, talk about it. Let's
So
go.
I'm doing a live talk show. It's
Okay.
called, live talk show in front of a studio audience.
Oh,
I did my
shoot.
first one. I did the first one.
We gotta go.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
go.
I did the
Okay.
first one in Baltimore, September 28th. Very successful. I had some great guests, Chi Ali, my man Stokey, and a young lady, Talisha Hunter. They had some very great stories to share. So Philadelphia is my second stop, November 9th. I'll be interviewing Daoud Bey,
Oh, wow.
a good friend of mine, Steve Gordon, Stevie G, Sunday Carter, Philadelphia Freeway will be performing and interviewed, and also my brother Q Parker from the group 112 will also be a guest and a performer. So what I did with 3 to 30 seconds live, because again, I want to just keep that whole 3 to 30
Yes,
seconds,
powerful.
prevalent. In the age that we're in now with the social media and digital, interaction, I just believe what we once had, the nostalgia of interaction is missing. So I used to like Arsenio Halls. I used to like, watching the talk shows and but in the interaction with the audience, the host comes out, address the audience. Exactly. So I like that personal interaction. So as opposed to continuing down the podcast path, because they just, in my opinion, just have burnt that out. I just didn't want to do it. So I just decided
You want to connect.
Right, I wanted to do something different, give people an opportunity to do two things, interact with one another and also interact with the guests. Yes, I know a lot of celebrities. I have a lot of celebrity friends and associates, but I also deal with a lot of everyday common people who have real stories to tell that people can be inspired by and motivated by. So I want those people to get an opportunity to be highlighted. And then I want an audience to be there to feel that impact. And if you have a question for that person, hey, stand up, you got a question? And you ask it, because now people have something tangible that they can take home with them, that they can share, that they can learn from, benefit from. So I just decided that that's what I wanted to do to create that dynamic and that atmosphere so we can have that interaction. So November 9th, we're gonna be here in Philly, and then November 23rd, I will be in Miami.
Well, I guess we gotta go to Miami.
We're on the road.
We're on the road.
You don't really need no excuse to go to Miami. So this is a perfect reason to go.
Right. I love it. Where can people find out more about 3 to 30 seconds?
Well, I'm on social media every day. Shabazz The OG, SHABAZZTHEOG on social on Instagram, TikTok as well, and with X.
Right, not Twitter no more.
I be forgetting, in X. But I also have a website. There's some merch there, ShabazTheOG.com. And yeah, that's what you can pretty much keep up with me at. I have something new that I'm getting ready to start for YouTube. I'm not going to say anything about it, but you got to stay tapped in.
As long as we get the interview, right?
Yeah. What I'm about to do on YouTube is going to be a game. I want to say it so bad, but I'm gonna wait.
All right.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let y'all have 30 to 30 seconds for now. But I have something else that I'm working on for YouTube. You know, with my team, the CCM agency, my man Danny and Fats, we working really hard to just continue to expand the Shabazz The OG brand in its branches as much as possible.
So proud of you. So happy for you.
I love it. He the man. The OG.
Yes, power of influence.
He the OG. Shabazz, thanks for coming, man.
No, man, I really appreciate you guys for having me. You know, again, you and I met 8 years ago, man. And everything happens when it's supposed to. You know, not as we want it to. You know, and before I go, I definitely want to shout out my team, the TMT Digital Network. Nice. You know, Maria, Wayne, and the rest. Yeah, we have a network where it's a subscription-based network where we're putting up content just like a YouTube or Hulu.
Okay.
You know, it's our own subscription. Yes. So if you go to TMTDN in your Apple search, for the apps, the TMTDN. App is there for the TMT Digital Network, and you know you can reach out to them, put some content on there. Absolutely, because that's what you're going to see 3 to 30 seconds live.
Okay,
it'll be on the TMT Digital Network. Absolutely.
You need to bring him to come talk to the students at DSU.
Powerful.
Listen, 2017, when the day that you met me, I was at Del State that day. Delaware State was my first stop. I was at an elementary school that day. I did a community center that day, and then I came and met you. I was in Delaware the entire day that day.
And that's like the thing. When I met him back then, I was like, bro, can I get an interview? He's like, yeah, come on.
Of course.
I saw him, hey, bro, can I get an interview? I'll
always will.
Just look, come get, send a black card.
What I tell you, Thursday in the parking lot. Listen,
told me and Chris.
I don't believe in big eyes and little U's, man. One thing I think our culture is missing is we all are sustaining our livelihoods, right?
Yeah.
That's all of us. But I just believe it's unfortunate that once people make it, you only want to interact and deal with the other people who've made it. Somebody else is trying to make it, you know, and it's okay to pick and choose. You have to be selective, obviously, but just don't forget. You know,
you have to be trusting with that.
I told you when I saw you Thursday, as soon as I saw you, I said, man, Freeway done told me three different times. Three. Freeway done told me 3 different times. Oh man, the man DETV down in Delaware, 3 different occasions. And then I run into him.
He ran into me.
Run into him in the parking lot, coming off the field. And here we are. Just like that.
Here we are.
Wait to the future. Wait what happens next. When someone else says, boom, okay,
we're here. We got 2 trips coming.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm around.
Philly and Miami.
Yeah, I'm around.
3 to 30 seconds. Make sure you can change your life. Make sure you tap into Shabazz The OG on Instagram. That digital channel you can go to is
TMT Digital Network, but the app is TMTDN. So if you go to the Apple App Store, you go to TMTDN and download the app.
I'll tell you what, Shabazz, you got 30 seconds. That's your camera. Tell them about 3 to 30 seconds.
Hey, listen, 3 to 30 seconds will change your life from 3 to 30 years. Stop, pause, breathe. When you find yourself in a moment of confrontation, and just think about what's going to happen after you do whatever it is that just made you angry. Because once you do it, can't get it back.
There you go, my man Shabazz. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you.
My man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, though.
Appreciate you.